history demonstrates that there are many ways that corporations can become involved in international crimes. They might be involved as direct perpetrators of these kinds of crimes. So, for example, the use of slave labour within business supply chains. It's an historic concern. It's a contemporary concern. Plundering natural resources illegally, particularly in circumstances where there is war in the environment where this is taking place. There can also be indirect involvement by business actors and corporations. So, for example, providing the necessary means for atrocity to take place or funding the perpetrators of these crimes. So, an example would be from the post-World War II setting where certain companies provided the chemical Zyklon B to the German state, and they were providing it at an industrial scale. And it was really very clear that it was being used for the industrial extermination of Jews and other marginalized individuals and persons. So another more recent example of that kind of involvement are where a business person was found to have supplied Saddam Hussein's regime with chemicals that were used in attacks against the Kurdish population in northern Iraq. So these are some of the ways in which they can become involved. Another example, a contemporary example, would be the provision of surveillance technologies to a state, which is used to identify and persecute individuals. So this is the kind of conduct that is of concern, and there are a lot of challenges to prosecuting these kinds of cases, and they vary depending on whether you're talking about prosecuting the individual business people within the corporate entity or whether you're talking about trying to prosecute a company as a legal entity itself.